Alright, can you hear me okay? I check out Tesla. Yeah, it looks like market just open. I go down to the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, Tesla's been looking pretty bullish. Got me a little worried before. I was looking. The red and triggered a 4 hour up. I'm about to go see. Red triggered the daily. It's over 335. We triggered a week. I like what I see so far, but I'm gonna just wait a little bit. I always like let the first few minutes kind of play out. Starting off on the inside day. This is definitely one of those days you need to like just be patient. I'm looking for now since we're like just sitting in the supply zone like this. Um, I don't know. I'm guessing between 10:30 and 12 o'clock, when we're gonna start to see like real moves. As far as after 12, I definitely see that pullback start to begin. Um, was like my trigger for me to get into any puts will be below 597. Yeah, let me check out this other stock I was watching. I check out AMD. I've been playing that one for about a week, and it's had a nice run up. Oh dang, AMD just shot up. Oh, let me see. Zoom out. Dang, okay. I really want to see AMD over this 130. Yeah, AMD breaks and holds above this 130. This junk can go. Yeah, this thing is not playing. See, the thing about AMD too, they've been getting on like a lot of bullish flow, almost to like the 140 strike. Yeah, I feel like sometime next week we definitely gonna hit 135, probably 140, honestly. He just has the room to go crazy. See, I want to get into AMD again, but I need to pull back. Not pull back, but just like a little bit cheaper than this. I'm about to show you guys something. I didn't mark it up on this chart. I'm just show you. So, this channel we kind of been respecting for a little second. And this is on the monthly time frame. So you see like this respected this trend. This is like since 2022. We kind of stayed in this channel. And so we have room to run, especially they were getting beat down to crap. But I'm gonna go down to this weekly time frame. Show you guys something else. So you see like right where we consolidated along this line. Now we're kind of hitting this resistance level. It was like right at 130. And so the next target will be around like 133, 135. And as you can see, like I'll move this over so you guys can see it. Oh, its previous resistance is now support. You even can see at this point in time, it like came and bounced down right here before heading up to the top of this trend line. It came down, hit around the support area, came back down, tested the same area before, and then we broke below it at one point. Now we're about to go up and test this 133 one. It's the 135 level. And so I want to go down to like this 4 hour time frame. Yeah, we hit like right at 135. There's actually a small gap here from like 135.50 till about 138. Hmm. But yeah, we break through 135. Like it's gonna be wraps. I don't say wraps, but look. So we're touching this one. It's about to be like 133. I got my chart wrong. Here we go. So we're about to touch this 135 level, right? It's about 135.50. But after that, if we break above that and actually hold that line and like buying pressure stays in, our next target is around like this 137 to fill this gap. 137, 138, which actually is like a support level. Above that, we start to go towards 140 and then 145, 150 pretty easily. So AMD got a lot of room to run. If you have time, like you can put time on these contracts, I would not be surprised at AMD touching 180, especially by the end of this year. As if we like stay bullish. I'm going to mark this out. And I'm going to mark out this 155 level first. It's about 175. This is like 190. That'd be that'd be crazy. But not really. Just because everybody's been playing NVIDIA. Don't get me wrong, Nvidia's still gonna run, but like AMD just has like more. It's coming right out that support versus like where Nvidia's at. Let me check out. I'm gonna go back to Tesla. So we pretty much, I think we're inside on the day still. Tesla's rejecting actually. Like it did look as a failed two up on this 4 hour time frame. So yeah, like we broke above, but it looks like it's rejecting at that 330 level, which is a big psychological level for Tesla. This is more of like a zone, honestly. I'm about to show you. And this kind of gives you an idea where we've kind of like we've touched these levels before and it's rejected. So you got idea we go right here, rejected. Kind of try right here, rejected. Right here, rejected. Right here, rejected. So we keep breaking down out of this zone and it breaks below like this 314, 315 level, this support right here. I'm gonna start targeting Tesla to the downside around like 305, 300 pretty easily. Excuse me. So yeah, Tesla we definitely need to see above 325. Above 325, we actually can start moving. It's actually almost like it's a cup and handle pattern where it's like right here, it's like a cup and then starts to consolidate along the way. But I like to see that in larger time frame. Yeah, it does like a cup and handle. Here, I'm gonna draw that out so you guys can see. There's a little thing. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me take this off for a second so you guys can see. This is not pretty at all. I'm just kind of giving you guys this so you can get like an idea of what I'm talking about. All right, so basically, with the concept of cup and handle, you have like the cup, which is like the dip here, but it kind of bounces back, and then you have this consolidation right here, which is considered the handle. And basically, what you would do, you would wait for the break above, like where the handle is of like this trend line, and you basically play it from like that. And you basically measure the distance from like the handle down to the bottom of the cup to like have your move as far as what it's gonna be. So it's like 270 to like 320, so that's like a $50 move. Now it's kind of lines up wrong like this double inside day. I mean, it's double inside week. So we end up breaking up and say we have like a, let's say roughly $40, $50 move. That puts us about at 360, which is not very far off because it actually lines up perfectly with one of our previous highs right here, around 367. She lines up kind of perfectly right there. Check this out. But yeah, I definitely like to see above 325. Ideally, I mean, for it really to play out, it'll really get triggered above that 335. Once you break above that psychological level, things can really just take off from there. I'm looking back at AMD, see what it's doing. Yeah, so we've closed that first 15-minute candle. Usually what I wait for. And yeah, we kind of both had like a failed two up. I'm gonna go down to the 5 minute. Hit a three in 5 minute. I mean, there's not really much to do here, so wait to see like what's gonna happen. When you're at this point in time, obviously look at least on the short time frame. If you're like scalping or anything like that, I want to see if it's gonna break above or below like the previous high or low of this candle. So if it like breaks above this, let's say it continues up and it breaks above 132.27, that shows you can kind of continue in calls or playing to the upside. But if it like breaks this low, like this on 15-minute candle, then if it breaks below 131.32, I mean, which this isn't closed yet, but you can show you start play to the downside. But that's once this candle closes, because it's kind of like just consolidating at this point, unless it just completely like broke down before, but down below the initial 15-minute candle. But yeah, I feel like AMD is in a pretty decent position right now. I'm just glad I got into this early. Basically, what tipped me off to this is I built this basically like this coaching agent, and it basically gonna like adapts to your style and the things you like to look at, and it basically put AMD on my alert. So that's definitely helped me. If you guys want to check that out, it's in my Discord. It's free. I'm not selling you nothing right now, but I call it Coach Next, and it basically adapts to the individual person and like what they want to trade and like summarizes news and all that. And so I just kind of made it free for everybody right now. If you want to check that out, let me know. I'll send you the link or whatever. Or you can go to my bio. It goes to my YouTube, but if you go there, you can find my my Discord link. Yeah, TikTok don't let me post shit. That's AMG. Let's check out Netflix. I got a buddy that's been playing Netflix. He was like shorting it like last week. I don't know if he had no success with that though. Netflix. We still hang around with this $1,200 level. Mm-hmm. Look at the Qs. Oh man. Yeah, that's definitely rejecting right there. Look at QQQ. It's like we popped up, but now it's rejecting, and it's like breaking down to the downside. And it can just fill the small little gap right here, down to 530.27. It's like a $1 move, like a $1.50 move. Let's see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna wait for like this 10 o'clock. In a second, I can fix that. So yeah, where we're at, like I was saying, we're kind of the same situation on like SPY. We're hitting the supply zone. When I say supply zone, that's basically where sellers are stepping in. But we hit this area, reject out, hit this area, reject all the way down here, and now we're like hit out of it. But now we're just consolidating right here. And my thing is I've noticed and I've learned over the years, the longer you stay like right up under a supply zone, the weaker that it gets. So unless we start making some type of move, it may not be today. It probably won't be. Like sometime next week, we're gonna see we're either gonna like break above this and start pushing towards like this 538, 540 pretty easily, or we're gonna start breaking down because we can't sit here and just like we even kind of like touch the supply zone right here and right here. We just kind of like hit up here and just consolidate it. We have to like basically kind of bust a move at some point. I'm sure at that point it's gonna be some type of catalyst to trigger it. It don't have to be nothing crazy. All we gotta have is a big T speak. Big T say something about some like tariffs or something. We raps. You check out this one called Circle. My buddy put me onto it. It's been going crazy. Yeah, like they IPO like what 2 weeks ago or almost a week ago, and it's just been ridiculous. This IPO Thursday, June 5th, and has like went from would have opened at $69, it's already like 219. This is like a crazy chart. I was like, I want to get in on a pullback, but like, dang, ain't really pull back nowhere. I mean, it did like right here, kind of give us some like some consolidation, but this thing been a beast. Like it's already like almost up 10% today. Oh, it looks like QQQ starting to fill that gap to the downside. Mm-mm. On a Palantir, your rejection off is 140. Palantir been on a crazy run too, especially with all like the new stuff with the war. It's almost like it like kind of like a double top, but not really. Just kind of breaking down in a week. Let me see. Palantir is pretty. bullish on. If I was to get back in it, I'll definitely. It's looking like. mm, I'm just kind of drawing out my trend lines. See if I see any correlations. Oh yeah, I can see that. So basically, when I'm drawing my trend lines, it basically gives you a better idea. Like this is on the daily, but it gives you a better idea like what price is like returning to, like where it's finding support at. It's not always gonna be perfect because if you kind of combine that with like your supply and demand zones, you can kind of see that where we're returning to. So like right here, we kind of wicked off this area, bounced down, wicked off this area, bounced down, and kind of like just same situation back up here. As breaking down. And so now, like when it's pulling back like this, you kind of can target like, of course, like we're using a strat, you target like the next low. Where'd it go actually? It looks like it's one returns to like 135. I'll play it off of 135. We showed some support. You see it's touching this 135 before bouncing back up to try to test this 140. What if we head down there? I really like you're gonna see like some type of weird movement towards the end of this day. And I'm telling you it's gonna be like after lunch. Not financial advice at all, but you definitely can see that we're what the heck? You know, I had two of these things open. Oh yeah, A and B. It's consolidating, but it's holding strength. Like this thing's about to. What's this need to break over 132.73? Come on, man. AMD is not playing games. Oh man, this feels so much good. It's so better. I'm looking to see what's going on. Social media throughout the market. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. play music on TikTok for real? I mean, like Twitch and YouTube, they'll be like, them copyright your shit. What you got on here? You think that'll strike me if I play some R&B? Let me try to play this copyright free stuff. All right, guys, might get ready to hop off. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for all you've done. Please follow if you want more content. I go live pretty often now. I try to, but also just tap in if you want to access my coaching agent. It's free. All right, peace.